Guys, welcome back to Welshby Sports and the latest Wrexham AFC vlog, filmed in the heart of Wrexham Town, the greatest town on planet Earth. Make no mistake about that. Wrexham are now fourth in League Two after Saturday's excellent 3-0 win against Grimsby at the Racecourse. An excellent win. I'm in awe at that performance. It truly was an excellent performance. Most people are saying it's the performance of the season. Well, it definitely is. There's no argument there. It clearly is the best performance of the season, especially after some of those dodgy ones early on. But the machine is back. Panic over. Panic over. The machine is back. After a rough start, needed time to adjust. The machine is oiled and roaring along. Can it be stopped? Will it be stopped? We'll have to wait and see. But as I said, Saturday's performance, was just breathtaking. It was excellent. I will keep saying it. It was an excellent performance. Come on, join in with me. 1, 2, 3. It was an excellent performance. What was it? It was an excellent performance. Yes, goals from Ollie Palmer, William Boyle and Elliott Lee. Who else? Giving them this win, as I said, that puts them into fourth. 3 points off the top spot. Gillingham atop with 18. Notts County, we know about them, don't we? Notts County, an old friend, an old rival, are second on 17 points. Swindon are third on 15. Wrexham just behind them, fourth. They also have 15. Swindon have a game in hand on the rest and a better goal difference, but that's looking good. That looks beautiful, doesn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Notts County and Wrexham in the top 4. 2 teams promoted. Goes to show how strong they are. Goes to show that you need, more places available for promotion in the National League. But that puts the doubters to bed, because both Wrexham and Notts County are up there, and I think will remain up there. Yes, as I keep saying, Saturday's performance, the best of the season. Ollie Palmer opening the scoring. He needed that, didn't he? Ollie Palmer. The Grimsby manager is moaning about the nature of the goal. He feels the referee should have stopped the action. My response is, piss off. Take the good with the bad. That's football. That's football. This is why I hate VAR. The best thing pre-VAR was these decisions, they go against you and they go for you. It ebbs and it flows. What goes around comes around. That was part of the fun. So you've got to take the good with the bad in football and just get on with it. But Palmer needed that goal. It was a lovely finish, to be fair, because he's been struggling. I speak to a lot of Wrexham fans who are pretty tired of Palmer now, to put it fair. They feel he's not scoring enough. His talent is there. His contribution since he signed has been brilliant. He's contributed so much, but he just isn't scoring enough. His consistency isn't there. His effort is, but he's just not scoring enough goals. And for a striker, you need goals. And if Wrexham are going to progress as they should, and what the ambition is to progress up the leagues, they need to be scoring. They need to have goal scorers in many different areas. And Palmer wasn't scoring enough. They always needed another striker, even without Mullin's injury. But Mullin is back. He looked fantastic on Saturday. He was sharp in my book, and he had a couple of half chances. It's just typical Paul Mullin. The movements, his technical ability, his vision, He's really quick with his feet, quick with his mind. He can turn the defender. He gets his shots off quickly. He can shoot with either foot. He can go to the near post. He can go to the far post. He can do curlers. He's always trying his luck. He doesn't muck around with the ball. And again, he's a nightmare for defenders. Moving around, linking up. He's difficult to control. You can't pick him up. He gets in behind. He drops off. And I thought he was excellent on Saturday. Could have had a goal. I don't remember him having any easy chances. I know he had several half chances. Most of them created by himself. It's just technical ability. It's just skill. He's a complete footballer. And he did look good on Saturday. Palmer calls him his partner in crime. Well, hopefully he can bring the best out of Palmer. Because I do rate Palmer. It'd be great to see him at his best. One player who's certainly surprising me is William Boyle. Another goal for Boyle. What an header. What a header by Boyle. He's scoring some fantastic headers, isn't he? What is it with defenders that look hard as nails? I mean, he looks a hard bastard, doesn't he? William Boyle. He's clearly not human. William Boyle was created in a laboratory by some crazy doctor, wasn't he? By some mad scientist. And he gets behind those headers, doesn't he? He doesn't half put them away. Come on, ooh. Bring it to me. Boom. And again, ooh. He scores some lovely headers, you know. And with Hayden as well, defenders scoring goals, that's a valuable asset for Wrexham. That just adds to their firepower. But William Boyle has been a revelation since he signed. I usually get it wrong. And I got it wrong again with William Boyle. I couldn't understand why they signed him. I didn't think he was needed. But for this league and his ability, his experience, especially down that left side, he's been fantastic. He's a starter. He's going to be a regular player. One of the first names on the sheet. You can tell his contribution in various aspects is just brilliant. And I think it was a great signing, in all fairness, and one they needed to add even more strength and depth to the squad. But he's brilliant with his left foot going forward, and he's a brilliant goal scorer. And talking of brilliant goal scorers, Elliott Lee just continues to surprise us all, doesn't he? He's taken his game to another level. Another goal on Saturday. What's that, 7 for the season, is it? He's Wrexham's top goal scorer. He's one of the league's top goal scorers. He's really stepped in when we needed him. Mullin being out, he's really filled that void and stepped up to the plate. But as I said, he's taken his game to another level. And he's fast becoming a superstar at Wrexham. He's going to go down as a legend. I mean, I think after Mullin, you'd have to say perhaps Lee is Wrexham's most popular player. And perhaps their best player overall. Maybe their best player overall. His creativity, his just ambition, and again, his finishing. He scores a variety of goals. Again, like Mullin, he can come into the box late. He reads the game well. He can pick the ball up, drive forward, and let rip with curlers. You know, he seems to be everywhere. And as I said before, he's never shy of the ball. He always wants the ball. He doesn't hide in games. He wants to pick up the ball, make things happen, find that space, to be creative, to be adventurous, to be aggressive. Again, a top player. And he's going to become a Wrexham legend. Because what he's doing at the moment is just breathtaking stuff. The whole squad is. And that performance on Saturday, certainly going forward, was just the best we've seen. Getting forward in numbers. It helped having Mullin back. His movement, his creativity, his overall work rate. But the support was there for the front men. McLean, what a player he's been. What a signing. Barnett on the right. He had a great chance, didn't he, in the first half? Created by himself. His skill, his ability, his aggression, driving into the box. was unlucky not to score. But that's the type of players Wrexham have now. They pick up the ball and they just get forward. They go for goal. And when that machine is linking up and all together, as it was Saturday, it's a joy to watch. O'Connor getting forward to support. Young. Wrexham were getting forward in numbers and creating lots of problems for Grimsby. And I was disappointed in Grimsby. I saw this as a tricky game. I saw this as a game that Wrexham could potentially drop points in. Because Grimsby, for me, are a decent team. They're a solid Football League team. They'll stay up. They'll be mid-table, I think, at worst. So it was a marker. It was a barometer of where Wrexham really are. And they just swept them aside. I was disappointed in Grimsby, but obviously even more impressed by Wrexham. And that was revenge for the playoffs. That was revenge for the playoffs. We owed them one and we give them one. But again, a fantastic win, which we're 3 in a row now. 3 wins in a row sets them up lovely for the big game on Saturday. We'll talk about that later. But the governor was in town. Reynolds, he was in town, being awesome as usual. I got to the game early, and Ryan Reynolds was there meeting the crowd. He goes down to the quiet zone to meet the autistic fans, and he spends a lot of time with them, which he does every time he's in town. He makes an effort to go and see them and speak to them, and obviously take pictures. Excellent from Reynolds again. Excellent from Wrexham. The machine's up and running. There was an article in the Leader this week, let me have a look, about the tourism boom in Wrexham. If you have a look, tourism boom enjoyed across Wrexham, 151 million spent last year by visitors to Wrexham. As we said before, Wrexham now is just global. We're going around the world. There's interest in Wrexham Town from all over the world. Obviously because of the documentary, and it links back to Reynolds, his contribution, and Rob. But Reynolds was here Saturday. And what they've done, again, can't be overstated. We all know what they've done. Welcome to Wrexham 2 is out now. Going down really well. And as I said, the contribution to the tourism in the area has just been remarkable. A few weeks ago, there was an article that what Rob and Ryan have done and the success of the football team. They've contributed, £1 billion to the North Wales economy. It's not just Wrexham that's benefiting. The whole of North Wales is benefiting, and Wales in general. They've taken Wales and Welsh culture to the world. People who had no interest in Wales, had no knowledge of Wales, have fallen in love with Wales. You have people travelling to Wales and to Wrexham from all over the world, week in, week out. They can't get enough of us at the moment. Long may it continue, because there's lots to see in Wrexham. Lots of historical, monuments and places. Micaiah Park. Go fishing down the Spring Lodge. No, if you're from Wrexham, you'll know what I'm talking about there. But, Irving Hall, just down the road. Llangollen. Lots and lots of historical places in the area. And another important part of Wrexham's history is coal mining. We're a coal mining town. And this week is the anniversary of the Gresford disaster. September the 22nd, 1934, 266 men lost their lives in the Gresford disaster. It's always sort of remembered this time of the year around Wrexham and at the match. Moment's silence was beautifully observed on Saturday by both sets of fans. The Grimsby fans were impeccable in their behaviour, so thank you for that. Well done. But as I said, coal mining, such a strong part of our heritage. Both my grandparents, both my granddads were coal miners. Bersham Colliery is 200 yards away. I come from a coal mining village. There is talk of the colliery being removed. Some of you might be familiar with Bersham Colliery, the slag heap, because it featured the Wrexham sign as a tribute to the Hollywood sign last year. That's actually a slag heap. It's not soil. It's coal dust. And there's talk of that being removed. Over my dead body will that be removed. That is such an important part of Wrexham, and in particular my local village and community. That is not being removed. Over my dead body will that be removed. I will fight them on the beaches. I will fight them in the fields. I will fight them on the cobbles. They are not removing that slag heap. No way. If they win a war, I'll give them one. That's such an important part of who we are. But Wrexham fighting along, fighting for promotion already. They're up there, they're looking good. They've got a fight on their hands at the weekend at Stockport. Another old rival, another old friend, another club we owe one to, another club we have unfinished business with. Stockport 13th, just behind Newport. And I'd just like to say Newport doing okay. Newport are 12th on 11 points. Let's hope they can just pick it up a bit and get up there. They're doing well, Newport. Just step it up a bit. It'd be nice to see Wrexham and Newport fighting for promotion. Two Welsh clubs. I'd like to see that. So they can just step it up. Stockport are just behind Newport in 13th. So they're floating around. You expect it to be a difficult game. It's considered a local derby. As I said, we have unfinished business. If Wrexham can beat Stockport, then they are flying. If Wrexham can beat Stockport away on Saturday, oh my God, we're in business. Strap yourselves in, because it's going to be a corker. I'm telling you now, this is the tester. If Wrexham can come away with a win at Stockport, oh my God, it's on. Back-to-back promotions is on. It's on, trust me. But even a point would not be a disaster. It's a tricky game, and a point would not be a disaster. But let's go there and turn the bastards over and come away with all 3 points and just fly up that league even more. But again, Wrexham up into 4th after Saturday's, as I said, excellent win at Grimsby, or against Grimsby at the Racecourse. They're looking good. Wrexham are in 4th, 3 points off the top. It's Stockport on Saturday. Let's keep it going. The machine is oiled up, it's revved up, and it's ready to go. Cheers guys, and I will see you on the next video.